else some other competition, you gotta get a women's division in there. There's so much women's wrestling in the state of New Jersey, and I'm gladly, I have no problem going out there and scouting it and recommending it to them, and of course having them show up is a totally different thing. But booking it's easy. Getting them to show up is the hard part. Wrestling's Man of Steel back in the mat. Finally, Chris Steeler, he defeated Mark Haas in a pretty good match. Little rusty, Chris Steeler.
Whose house?
His house.
Whose house?
His house.
His house.
Who's the man?
He the man.
He the man. But Chris made our top 10 list. Unfortunately, going the other way lists.
Oh, you were serious?
Yeah, he was hurt a lot over the last year. He wasn't the man. Rude Boy Riley is the man now. Steeler hasn't been fighting the top-notch guys they've been bringing in, from WWE and TNA, and it's been Rude Boy Riley, and it's kind of hurt Chris Steeler, and he hasn't been around as much either. Used to see him wrestle for different promotions and all over, and he's kind of been sticking with Warriors of Wrestling, maybe because of his, personal schedule, stuff like that, but maybe now that he's healthy, we'll see a lot more of Chris Steeler, and he knows we're Chris Steeler fans, so we're not knocking him. You got to get your health and your personal life comes first before wrestling. So
we didn't knock you. The list did.
The list knocked you. Sorry, bro. The list's always all right. No Limits champion Darius Carter, along with the Warriors of Wrestling tag team champs Justin F. and Abdul Nasir, taking on Jinder Mahal and absolutely Caucasian / 3MB.
Yeah.
So, what do you we watched this whole match. It was funny. It was
Jinder's a beast.
Yeah, Jinder's a big boy. I mean, there's no
Dirtbag Dan is the man.
Dirtbag Dan.
Anybody who could fit in an M-sized pants.
Dirtbag
the man.
Dan is the man. Along with the fact that we would like to thank the wonderful staff of Hot Topic for continuing to supply
keeping that clearance rack nice.
That clearance rack available for Dirtbag Dan to buy more wrestling gear.
You're letting a secret out, bro.
I know.
Chill.
How he didn't bust his pants. I don't understand how he does it, but I gotta give him credit. He can wrestle. He doesn't bust his little children size gear, and
it's amazing. And
he's still entertaining. And as he said it yesterday, I'm a ginger. Hello.
You would think he was wearing jeggings.
He's funny as hell. But yeah, it was the Hostile Collective, Darius Carter and Justin F. and Abdul Nasir defeating Jinder Mahal and absolutely 3MB, but not without a little rock concert at the end of the show, and then an all-out brawl where everybody was getting beat up, and then that set up, of course, a segue to the most physical match of the night, which took place right before intermission, was Rude Boy Riley about to celebrate his 1 calendar year as Warriors of Wrestling champion. If he can defeat his best friend, the American Nightmare, Logan Black, in again a match that was physical the first time, the second time, and now the third time. Yeah, and nothing got settled though. This went to a no contest. Both men were counted out, and the brawl continued, and then guys came out to separate the two. That led to separate brawls. So there was fighting going on in all 4 corners of the outside of the ring. The commissioner hadn't go. I haven't seen the commissioner so much in my life than last night. I saw him more last night than I think I've seen him in the last 6 months.
I believe it.
So he was out there trying to defuse everything, but I don't see the confidence of Joey B in the commissioner.
Hence why he overruled the
Yeah, well, then
decision.
we'll get to that. We'll get to that. But you just don't see the confidence. Even when he was like, get in there in the ring and handle this, and he kept smacking him in the chest, like, get in, go, do your job. So with that, the commissioner of Warriors of Wrestling decided that on June 11th, the next show, Rude Boy Riley is going to have to pick a team of his own, which I'm going to guess is going to be himself and 4 other superstars. And Logan Black is going to have to do the same. And they're going to go old school Survivor Series single elimination rules. Which,
Ultimate Survival.
of course, we're not going to be there for. Thanks, Joe. Jerk.
Everybody.
So we're going
Go Bills.
we're going to miss that. So we're going to have to catch it on Warriors of Wrestling TV, or just listen to the commercial. You'll know what it is. But maybe he'll sneak us a DVD when since he is the boss.
Nudge.
And another thing that was involved was an appearance by
Jason Karloff.
Jason Karloff. If people remember, there was a match back in December versus Rude Boy Riley, which was title versus career, and Riley pinned Karloff, ending his career. He came back. He was ready to wrestle, and he wanted to come back, and Riley came out and told him, he said, look, stipulations are stipulations, you lost. The commissioner came out, told him the same thing. And then Joe Bellini came out, and he basically backed Rude Boy Riley up and out of the ring and told him, go in the back, doctors are looking for you, we'll handle it. And just when you thought he was going to, 100% in total vote of confidence for his commissioner, he pulled a 180 on everybody and said, you know what? Jason Karloff has been through the wars of Warriors of Wrestling since day one. He's fought some of the best, and he's fought some of the worst. Now, I mean, worst isn't bad matches, just some of the worst, grueling type of matches, whether it was, bloody, physical, or just all-out brawls. And he said that he earned a second chance and reinstated Jason Karloff, meaning just add another guy that is now chasing Rude Boy Riley's title. You have basically the entire Hostile Collective. You have Jason Karloff. You have Logan Black. You always have to keep Chris Steeler in the back of your mind. He's going to want to retain that title soon. And you got some of these up and coming guys like Juba.
You got Abdul Nasir.
Well, that he's part of the Hostile Collective.
Well, yeah, you did mention
maybe Joey Ace is going to want to take that step up and chase that title.
maybe Jay George.
Jay George is always a guy who is unpredictable.
Yeah.
Go figure. And, what about TJ Marconi? You know what I'm saying? And you got a lot of these guys who are, now the bullseye is... I don't think Joe helped Rude Boy Riley at all by making this decision.
Maybe not.
I think he helps. I think he helps attendance. Karloff fans are now going to return to Warriors of Wrestling to see their man. And what was Joe Bellini having T-shirt sales in mind first before the best interest of his champion?
Oh.
So, questions will have to be asked. I'm going to have to interview him on the spot at a Warriors Wrestling show so he doesn't have time to think about stuff. Because that's when the truth comes out, when it's spontaneous.
Probably listening and writing this all down right now.
He's definitely going to be listening tonight if he's not listening now, because I usually get those 2 o'clock in the morning messages telling me that I suck. Or something along that matter. But, yeah. So that was the Warriors of Wrestling show, Full Throttle, from Fun Station USA, Staten Island, New York. Their next show, which I'll reluctantly give you the information because we won't be there. Thanks, Joe. Let's see, June 11th, live from Fun Station USA in Staten Island, New York. you will see not only the Warriors of Wrestling superstars, but you'll see the means of former WWE superstar Tatanka, Dink, Jamie Noble, La Resistance, 2 of the 3, Heidenreich, one half of the Legion of Doom 2.0, Bobby Fulton, former WCW star Too Cold Scorpio, and Gilbert, former TNA stars, well, actually, I think the Pope is current TNA star, but the Pope, Velvet Sky, and of course, WWE Hall of Famers, the Mouth of the South, Jimmy Hart, and Mean Gene Okerlund. So a huge, absolutely huge lineup that's going on. A lot of those stars are being, of course, brought to you by RDP Promotions and MZ Promotions. Our friend over there, Dave Mooch, with MZ. And I don't know, they could have had more. They could have had all 3 members of La Resistance, as we're bringing in Ron Conway the same day, and we're also bringing in Angelina Love, which together with Velvet Sky makes the Beautiful People. So I don't know.
The Beautiful People versus Both
of them, that's not fair.
to
But
them.
I don't know. Let's see. Who else did it say? What's Rude Boy Riley, Bonesaw Brooks, Absolutely Caucasian, Natalie Monet, Nikki Adams, The Hostile Collective, Logan Black, the one and only Joey B, The Perfect Strangers, Juba, Catred, Mike Law, T.K. Luther, Isaiah Wolf, and more. So check them out. WarriorsOfWrestling.com. On Facebook, Warriors of Wrestling. Twitter, at Wow Pro Wrestling. Instagram, Warriors of Wrestling. YouTube, Warriors of Wrestling. And, of course, Wow TV Live, which is their video feed on YouTube. And
Got enough addresses?
I think we got enough, but you know, or you can go to Fun Station and buy tickets. 7 p.m. doors open, bell time 8 p.m. Don't forget about that meet and greet with all those superstars mentioned. General admission is $20, front row is $25. And you want front row tickets, folks, you better get it now, because from what I understand, more than half of the front row was sold out as of last night, and we're a month away. So, or contact Fun Station USA or call 917-903-1347 for more, and definitely get on that, because it's gonna be a good thing. So what do we get? What do we got?
What do we have?
We get a message from somebody here.
Oh boy. Never know what you're gonna get. Damage 365 Radio. Who is it?
It's a fan. He's telling me that Angelina Love and the Wolves are going to be at WrestlePro that day. And I said, I know, we're bringing them in.
Yeah.
It's all right. We all these people going, or all these wrestlers and the promoters and stuff that goes on. It's hard to keep track as a fan who's bringing who. But yes, June 11th. I'll just give you the itinerary right now. June 10th first. June 10th first, but June 10th. First off,
Comes before the 11th.
we'll be flying in, obviously, everybody, but Amber O'Neal and the East Coast debut of Thunder Rosa will debut at H2O Wrestling in Woodbury Heights in southern New Jersey. And then on Saturday morning at Legends of the Ring in Monroe, New Jersey, we'll have the likes of, and we'll bring that up. We'll have the likes of Amber O'Neal, Thunder Rosa, Chelsea Diamond,